Hi, this is Joseph Anthony of tappingwithmusic.com. Thank you so much for stopping by. You know, one of the things that I think every classroom needs is a kaleidoscope. And, you know, the reason I think that is because it encourages children and anyone else who happens to touch them and use them. I love this one. It's an old one. You change the images inside by twirling the clown's nose. Got it at a yard sale. Gotta love yard sales. Anyway, we all need a change in perspective sometimes. Sometimes we just can't quite see something because we're too close, too emotionally involved perhaps. Whatever the reason, we have trouble seeing the wood for the trees or whatever. And so anyway, I think classrooms should all have kaleidoscopes in them. And this tapping session is all about changing our perspective. And if you choose to tap along with me, you are accepting full responsibility for doing so. Let's get started. Even though perhaps I've been stuck in an old way of looking at things that is no longer helping me right now, I choose to love and accept myself right here and right now. Even though perhaps my perspective on things was greatly influenced by my parents or friends, religion, country I was born in, the way I was taught and educated, I choose to love and accept myself right here and right now. Even though my perspective on a particular issue or something is clouded, maybe with fear, maybe with a judging spirit of how I think it should be, I choose to love and accept myself right here and right now. Even though perhaps I don't want to see another way, too afraid. The ways I've been looking at things are somehow comfortable. It's okay, I choose to love and accept myself right here and right now. I've had good reason to keep the same perspective on whatever it is. I honor my traditions, the things I was taught and told. There is some value there. Maybe a lot of value. There's another part of me, though, that feels limited by only seeing things from a certain angle, from a certain perspective. So I choose in this moment to step a little bit over to the left or the right, or the middle. I choose in this moment to consciously look at something from a new perspective. Perhaps someone's given me some new information, a mentor, a teacher, a loved one. I choose in this moment to empower myself, to look at whatever I need to look at from a whole new way, in a whole new light. Doesn't mean anything other than I'm going to look at it in a new way. I do not need to make any decisions right here and right now. Not at all. I'm just going to choose to look at it. To walk around it. To examine it. Without judgment. without condemning myself or whatever the situation is. I'm just going to choose in this moment to be an artist. To look at something with fresh eyes. Perhaps even to play a game. And pretend whatever it is I'm looking at, I've never seen. Maybe I can get even zanier and say that, maybe I'm even an alien or something. A foreigner. I've never seen this, I've never encountered this situation or whatever it is I'm looking at. And I choose to play. And look at whatever the situation is or whatever with a fun, playful new perspective. I choose to look at it as if I'm looking through a kaleidoscope. Playfully letting the vision turn before my eyes. Watching how seemingly disconnected little things form marvelous, brilliant, colored patterns that delight the eye. I choose in this moment to look with the eyes of the heart, to look with the eyes of the mind and the imagination, to be open to new information and new possibilities. If the lens I've been looking through life, has become clouded with prejudice or greed or fear or lust or envy, I choose to clean the lenses. Whatever that means, I'll do it so I can see clearly. And perhaps the lens cleaner is a mentor, a teacher, a whole new way of thinking. I choose to take steps towards learning to listen and to be teachable. To risk being, quote unquote, wrong. In this moment, I'm going to take the words like right or wrong, good and bad, and I'm going to set them aside. They're old ideas. I needn't worry that the way I've been looking at something has been wrong or somehow bad. It's just the way that it is and was. And the new way may not be good or right, but it'll be new and fresh and open to possibilities. In my heart of hearts, I choose and I operate how I live and be in the world with love. So I choose to look with the eyes of love, with the eyes of mercy and compassion, tolerance and understanding, patience. I choose to look for the good and look for the beauty. And when I say good, I mean healthy. Healthy in myself and in others. Ways to help, ways to uplift, encourage and support. To be playful about how I see the world. This new perspective I develop and encourage and cultivate. I choose to have it come from a sense of play. And to have that sense of play come from a deep sense of self-knowledge and love. I love who I am. And I am faithful to my dreams and visions. So I choose to look at something from a new perspective today. You needn't take any actions on that new perspective. I'm just going to look. And I'm going to play. And I'm going to have fun. And dare to imagine and dare to dream. There's a cool thing about perspective. Well, one of the many cool things. Like in perspective drawing. It helps me see the world accurately. With everything in proportion to everything else. So I choose to take a deep breath. And know that whatever it is I'm trying to look at, it's not the end all and be all of anything. It's just part of the painting, part of the picture. So I'm going to put it in its right perspective, in its healthy perspective. And the way I'm going to do that is to love and know the person I see in the mirror. And if I'm having trouble getting to know that person, I'll go to a mentor to help see myself. To help see myself through the eyes of others. It's all part of the process. It's all a part of the dance. Ultimately, however, I choose to look at myself from a new perspective and to love myself. I choose to breathe and to look at myself in the world with a calm gaze, a gaze of compassion and mercy, of kindness and playfulness. And I choose to love what I see, right here and right now. I hope you found that helpful and encouraging. And if you need any support in learning to look at things through a new perspective, feel free to go to my website, tappingwithmusic.com, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can. This is Joseph Anthony of tappingwithmusic.com saying thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Take care.